Hello students, how are you all doing? Today we are doing a sum from JEE Mains 2016. The sum reads like this. The sum of all real values of x satisfying the equation x squared minus 5x plus 5 to the power x squared plus 4x minus 60 equals to 1 is. The given options are A 3, B minus 4, C 6 and D 5. Okay, so we from the given options, 4 given options, it is being told to us that only one option is the correct and we have to find that the correct option. So first you understand the question. What is the question saying? The question is saying that we have to find the real values of x. Okay, here from the given equation, the real values of x we have to find out. Okay, all the real values of x which are satisfying this equation, and then add up all the real values of x which are satisfying this equation. Okay, so first we have to find the real values of x which will be satisfying this equation, and then add up all the those real values of x and find the answer from the given option. Okay, so see how we will do the sum. Okay, now see here, the given equation is what? The given equation given to us is x squared minus 5x plus 5 to the power x squared plus 4x minus 60 is equals to 1. Okay, now see, the value of this left hand side is 1. So what we know, when we will get the value of any expression 1, when there are the three possibilities. Okay, there are the three possibilities of this expression value to be 1. Either here the power, that is the index of this, okay, base, the index is 0. When the index becomes 0 of any number, of any base, if the index is 0, power is 0, the value of that, okay, expression becomes 1. That is the first option. Either this is 0, okay, or the second option is that the base is 1. If the 1 is the base, 1 raised to any power will be always 1. And the third option is that the base is minus 1 and the power is what? A even number. The base is minus 1 and the power is a even number. So minus 1 raised to a even number is 1. But minus 1 raised to a odd number is minus 1. Okay, so we have to find when this is minus 1. So at that time the power should be a even number. So these are the three possibilities. So we will take the three possibilities separately and find out the values of x for each possibility. So now the A, possibility 1. Okay, so what will be the possibility 1? So possibility 1 is that the index, the power of this is equals to 0. So we are equating the power to 0. So x squared plus 4x minus 60 is equals to 0. So if the power is 0 of any base, its value will be always 1. Okay, now solve this quadratic equation. So how we solve the quadratic equation? We write here m and a, okay, in the rough column. So for m, what we write? The coefficient of x squared and the constant term. So the multiplied, okay, the coefficient of x squared is 1 and the constant term is minus 60. So 1 into minus 60 is minus 60. And the middle term coefficient we write for A, addition. A stands for addition and M stands for multiplication. So middle term coefficient is plus 4. So here it will be plus 4. Now you have to find two numbers which on multiplying you should get minus 60 and on adding you should get plus 4. These numbers are 10 and 6. Plus 10 and minus 6. Now you check, multiply plus 10 into minus 6. We are getting minus 60. Plus into minus, minus 10 into 6, 60. And when we are adding 10 and minus 6, we are getting plus 4. So we will write middle term 4x as 10x minus 6x. And the last terms we will copy just as they are. Okay. So this will become x squared and plus 4x I am writing as 10x minus 6x. 4x, 10x minus 6x is 4x. And minus 60 I am copying as minus 60. Okay. So now solve this quadratic equation. Take common from here x. Okay. So here we are getting x plus 10. And from here you take minus 6 common. So this becomes x plus 10 is equals to 0. Now here x plus 10 you take common because there is x plus 10 in the two brackets. Okay. So this will become x minus 6 will be in the another bracket. So when the product of the two expressions are 0, so either this will be 0 or this will be 0. So we will have either x plus 10 will be 0 or x minus 6 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting x is equals to minus 10 and from here we are getting x is equals to plus 6. So these are the values of x we are getting when the power is equals to what? 0. So the possibility 1 I am writing the values of x here. Okay, at the top because we will add it up in the last because it is asked to us the sum of all the means real values of x. So from here what values of x I have got? Minus 10 and 6. Okay. Now I am taking the second possibility. Okay. Now the second possibility is what? Okay. Now the B, possibility 2. Okay. Now what will be the possibility 2? So possibility 2 will be when the base is 1. The 1 is the base. So 1 raised to any power is always 1. So equate the base to 1. Okay. So this will become x squared minus 5x plus 5 is equals to 1. Here this is the quadratic equation. Okay. Bring the 1 this side. Okay. So this will become x squared minus 5x plus 5 plus 1 coming this side is minus 1 equals to 0. So from here we are getting x squared minus 5x plus 5 minus 1 is plus 4 is equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Now we will solve this quadratic equation and get the values of x. So here we do a rough column. Okay, we will break the middle term into two terms, and for finding that two terms we have to do a rough work here. Okay, here we write m and a. M stands for multiplication, a stands for addition. And for m what we will write? For m we will write the coefficient of x squared and the constant term multiplied together. So the coefficient of x squared is 1 and the constant term is plus 4. So 1 into plus 4 is plus 4. Okay. And addition, for addition we write the coefficient of the middle term. The coefficient of middle term is minus 5. So here we will write minus 5. Now find out two numbers which on multiplying you should get plus 4 and which on adding you should get minus 5. So these are minus 4 and minus 1. minus into minus, now check, minus into minus is plus, 4 1 ja 4, and when we will add minus 4 minus 1, we will get minus 5. So minus 5x I will write as minus 4x minus x, and the last two terms will copy it just as they are. So this will become x squared minus 4x minus x plus 4 is equals to 0. See, minus 5x I have just written it as minus 4x minus x, because minus 4x minus x is minus 5x. So this equation and this equation are identical. Okay, now take x common from here. So this is x, we will get x minus 4, and from here you take minus 1 common. So when minus is outside, so divide with minus sign. So minus x will become plus x, and plus will change to minus. 4 divided by 1 is 1. Okay, so we are, 4 divided by 1 is 4. Okay, sorry. So 4 divided by 1 is 4. So here we are getting x minus 4 and x minus 4. So write x minus 4 bracket, and here x minus 1 is equals to 0. So from either the first expression will be 0 or the second expression will be 0, because the product of two expressions 0, then either the first expression 0 or second expression 0. So from here what values of x we are getting? We are getting the values of x as 1 and 4. Okay, so from the second possibility, what values of x we are getting? I am writing here. Okay, so here I am writing, so the values possibilities of x from the second option possibility, we are getting values of x as 4 and 1. Okay, now we will then find out the from the third possibility, what are the values of x satisfying the given equation. Okay, now the third possibility is what? The third possibility is here the base is minus 1, and when the base is minus 1, the power should be a even number. Okay, so we have to check both the here when we are putting it minus 1, at that time the power should be a even number. Okay, we have to see both the things. Okay, now here x squared minus 5x plus 5 is equals to minus 1. But if the power is a odd number, we have to remove that value of x when we are getting, when the base is a minus 1 and the power is a odd number, we have to remove that, the value of x. We are not to accept that value of x. Okay, now bring minus 1 this side. So when minus 1 coming this side, it will become plus 1. Okay, and plus 5 plus 1 will become plus 6. Okay, so we will get x squared minus 5x plus 5 plus 1 is plus 6 is equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. So we will solve this quadratic equation and find out the values of x. Okay, for this we do a rough work. Okay, and here we write multiplication and addition for breaking the middle term. Okay, into two terms. So for n, what we write? We write the product of x squared coefficient and the constant term. So x squared coefficient is 1 and the constant term is plus 6. So plus 1 into plus 6 is plus 6. So for multiplication, it should be plus 6, and the middle term coefficient we write for a. So middle coefficient is minus 5. So for a we will write minus 5. Now find out two numbers which on multiplying you should get plus 6 and on adding you should get minus 5. So these numbers are minus 3 and minus 2. Now check, minus into minus is plus, 3 2 just 6, and when we add minus 3 minus 2 we are getting minus 5. So minus 5 I will break up into minus 3 and minus 2, and the last two terms will just copy as they are. So this will become x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equals to 0. Now factorize it. Okay, now take x common from here. So we will get x minus 3, and then here you take minus 2 common. So from here minus divided by minus is plus, 2x divided by 2 is x, and plus divided by minus is minus, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this becomes 0. Okay, now here x minus 3 are in both the brackets. Okay, so we will take that x minus 3 common, and what is remaining will be in the other bracket. So x minus 2 will be in the other bracket is equals to 0. So either the first expression will be 0 or the second expression will be 0. When the product of two expressions are 0, okay, is 0, then either the first expression 0 or the second expression 0. So on solving it, we will get x value as 2 and 3. Now we have to check that for these values of x, we have to see whether the powers are a odd number or even number. Okay, if it is a odd number, we have to not accept that, okay, value of x. Okay, and we have to accept these two values, from these two values only when the power should be a even number. Okay, now see here, whether plus even or minus even, both will be accepted. Okay, because it will be just a reciprocal. So now I am checking with x equals to 2 the power. Okay, now when x is equals to 2, when x equals to 2, what will be the value of this power? So it will be x squared plus 4x minus 60. So this is equals to, check here, for x I am putting 2. So 2 whole square plus 4 into 2 minus 60. So this become, all are even numbers. So this become 4, this become 8 minus 60. So all even numbers, we will get a even number. So this is 12 minus 60 is equals to minus 48. So this value become what? Minus 48. So 1 to the power minus 48 will be what? So this will be 1 to the power minus 48. 1 to the power minus 48 means 1 divided by 1 upon 48, which is equals to 1. Okay, so here x value equals to 2 is accepted. Now we will check for x equals to 3. So what is the power we are getting, whether an odd number or even number? Now here when x equals to 3, check the what power we are getting, what value of power we are getting. So this is x squared plus 4x minus 60. Now for x you put 3. So this will become 3 squared plus 4 into 3 minus 60. For in place of x I have written 3. Okay. So 3 squared is 9 plus 4 3 are 12 minus 60. So from here we are getting an odd number. So this is equals to 21 minus 60, which is equals to minus 39, which is the odd number. Okay, so 3 is not accepted because when we are putting the value of x3, we are getting this as an odd number. So then this will become 1 to the minus 1 to the power 3. Oh sorry, minus 1 to the power minus 39 minus 1 to the power minus 39. So what will be the value? It will become 1 divided by minus 1 to the power plus 39. So this will become 1 upon minus 1, because minus 1 to the power 39 will become minus 1. So 1 divided by minus 1 will become minus 1. So at that time, left hand side and right hand side will not be equal, because when this is minus 1 and this is x value is 3, so we are getting left hand side as minus 1, but the right hand side is given to us plus 1. So 3 is not accepted. Okay, so from the third possibility, what values of x is accepted? Only 2. 3 is not accepted. Okay, so from here the x value is 2. Okay, accepted. 3 is not accepted, because when the x value is 3, then the left hand side will become minus 1 and the right hand side is given to be plus 1. So these are the values of x we have got, for which this equation is being satisfied. Now it is told to us that we have to find the sum of all the real values of x. Now you have to add all these values of x which you are getting. So therefore sum of all real values of x. Okay, now you have to add it up. So this become minus 10 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2. So what we are getting here? Minus 10, okay, and 6 plus 4, 10 plus 1, 11 plus 2, 13 plus 13. Minus 10 plus 13 is plus 3. So now check from the given option. A we are getting here 3. Okay, so the A is the correct option. Okay, so the answer is A. Okay, so I hope that you must have understood the sum very clearly. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Okay, stay fine. Thank you.